Good evening, everyone, and welcome to West Shamokin Junior Senior High School. We have a District 6 quarterfinal matchup today between the 7-seeded Marion Center Stingers and the 2-seeded West Shamokin Wolves. I am Doug Flanders. I'm along here with Mason Flanagan. What's up there tonight, Mason?
Well, you know, it's a great night to come in here in a great volleyball matchup. It's getting to be that point of the year where you're playing for those goals you set clear back at the beginning of the season. Not the goals, the goal to accomplish today. No, the goal you set, the big picture. It's here we are in the District 6 quarterfinals. Great night for it.
Yeah, this is playoff volleyball, Mason. You know, it's one and done now. Winner advance, loser go home. Marion Center comes in 13-4 record. They defeated Richland 3-0. They had to play a little pigtail opening game. And so West Shamokin waiting in the wings here. Going to get their first action here in District 6. The winner of this matchup will play either the 3-seeded Forest Hills or the 6-seeded Tyrone. So that will be later in the week there, Mason. You know, Shamokin comes in as the 2-seed, so that's why they get the home court advantage here in the quarterfinals. But Marion Center, you know, good record, battle-tested, won their opening match convincingly. This should be a pretty good match tonight.
Yes, I'm interested to see how the home court advantage does play in. You're not on the road, even though Marion Center, not a terrible drive to make, but still getting out of school, having to travel for a big match like this. But even though Marion Center's come in, they've been pretty composed as from what I've seen so far, just going through the warm-ups, coming in, going through the motions, taking good reps. And that's what a team that's been battle-tested, like you said, battle-tested with a long-term goal in mind. Coming in there like that, you've got to respect it.
Yep. Head coach for West Shamokin, Melinda Osterling, you know, she's very familiar with playoffs and playoff success. She's got her team ready to roll here. Marion Center, Greg Pack is the head coach, and assistant is Lacey Cook. You know, I'm excited to see if who gets off to a good start. I think it's very important for both of these teams to take care of business. West Shamokin showing that they are the 2-seed, and if they can get Marion Center down, they may be able to walk this victory in tonight.
And I want to take a minute to shout out our sponsors to bring you tonight's game on the High Top Sports Network. Our scoreboard sponsor, B&E Powder Solutions Incorporated. B&E Powder Solutions, they strive to be the best in class for the services that they provide. They're a fully insured business with locations in Shamokin and Roaring Spring, PA. Whether you're a construction professional, building houses, garages, commercial buildings, an oil and gas professional in need of a containment or roustabout services, any industry you need, polyurea coating systems, you're in the right place. The folks over at B&E, they'll get it done, get you taken care of here. Proud sponsor of the West Shamokin Wolves volleyball team here for us tonight.
Yeah, we want to thank all our sponsors. You know, plenty of sponsorship available. Upcoming football playoffs, Mason, get underway this Friday. So if your business wants to be a sponsor on High Top Sports Network, we would love to have you here. Hopefully we get some local teams making some deep runs in football as well as volleyball.
And I want to thank our other sponsor here, Carson Boyer Funeral Home and Monuments. Carson Boyer, they've been a very dedicated sponsor to the football team here at West Shamokin throughout the season. And Carson Boyer Funeral Home Incorporated prides itself on serving the rural valley community and surrounding areas with compassion, dignity, and respect. Carson Boyer also offers several types of monuments which will serve as a symbol of devotion to a loved one or family for years to come. The caring staff at Carson Boyer will assist you and your family with proper guidance forward toward thoughtful selection of a monument which will not reflect sorrow, but warmth, affection, and remembrance for a loved one's loss. Carson Boyer Funeral Home and Monuments, a proud sponsor of West Shamokin Athletics on the High Top Sports Network.
So we have about a minute 30 left on the clock here. We're going to have probably the national anthem starting lineups to get you underway here. Thank you for joining us tonight on High Top. You know, Marion Center, home of one Joe Rhodes there, Mason.
I'd imagine Joe's tuned in. I
wonder who he's rooting for in this contest. I don't know. So
you weren't covering West Shamokin, but you know a diehard Marion Center fan.
He's a stinger, Mason.
We'll have to watch it. One of our phones will be lighting up with Joe sending a text.
I know. So
well, there you have the Stingers right there, making their way back to the floor. Not a bad drive, just about a half hour trip in. Good thing about District 6, there's not a ton of bad drives. Of course, you have your, there's always a few iffy drives. But
the winner of this game gets Forest Hills or Tyrone, and I'm going to tell you, Mason, those are both drives.
Yeah.
Forest Hills is above Johnstown, and Tyrone is way out there as well. So it can stretch.
Yeah, I'm maybe thinking more toward like the Heritage Conference center teams.
Yeah.
The teams that we're used to when we talk about West Shamokin. The Wolves in their home, black with the black uniforms with the gray bottom, gray numbers, Marion Center. As we look over to this side here,
got some yellow there,
yellow.
Mason.
Look like the Oregon Ducks.
Reminds me of Mountain Dew. No, but I like it. I like it. So the yellow and the green, good deal. Okay, Mason, we're going to the national anthem here. I think we may have everybody singing the national anthem here, Mason. We got technical difficulties. I'm waiting for people to start singing. It's going to happen.
There's several from the Marion Center line turned around and looked to the West Shamokin. We can all sing it.
I think that's what's going to happen. There's got to be a few chorus members down here, Mason.
I'm sure. Okay, a good amount of West Shamokin students.
Oh, oop. Okay, we got the national anthem out of the way here. We're about ready for some volleyball now. I'd like to mention the seniors tonight for the visiting Marion Center Stingers. Number 14, Ella Wells. Number 26, Abby Fabry. Number 11, Maggie Shadle. Number 30, Milena Leisure. And number 22, Gianna Ruddick. For West Shamokin seniors, number 18, Rachel Saccone. Number 17, Bailey Conrad. Number 20, Maddie McConnell. So, you know, one of these teams' seniors' careers will end tonight, Mason, their last volleyball game. So I'm sure they want to make it a memorable one.
It's definitely that tough time of the year where, unfortunately, careers do come to an end. And whether that's just the high school portion of their career or their career as a player for now, some will go on to, I'd imagine, coach, whether it be youth leagues, high school.
Freshman, number 15, Aaliyah Talmadge. Sophomore, number 4, Josie Wolf. Sophomore, number 6, Melena Stewart. Sophomore, number 6, Sarah Wilson. Sophomore, number 32, Maya McElroy. Junior, number 27, Maggie Boyd. Senior, number 17, Bailey Conrad. And senior, number 20, Maddie McConnell. West Shamokin is coached by Maria Osterman, Paul McKee, Erica Spencer, and Osterman.
There we go, met the starters. Now it's time to do it.
Yep. Let's see what happens in this District 6 quarterfinal. Excited to be out here checking out some volleyball out of District 6. It's the first time I've been out here this year, and looking forward to it, Mason.
I got to see West Shamokin personally. It was toward the beginning of the season. Their first loss on the year against Indiana, which was a 3-0 sweep. A bit of a mismatch out against the Indians that early in the season, but of course, it's a long season. A lot of things happen.
Yeah, that was probably a long time ago there, Mason.
A long time. We're talking a few months. Might have been, I believe the Wolves, they had maybe 4 or 5 matches at the time, so no, indeed very early.
West Shamokin will serve first. And that is number 32, Maya McElwain, is going to get this one kicked away. She's wearing the pink jersey tonight, so that means she is the libero there, Mason. And we are underway. District 6 quarterfinal, and that is going to be, great save there by Marion Center. But Shamokin's going to go over on 2. That was Aaliyah Talmadge. She's going to take care of the first point for West Shamokin, 1-0 Wolves.
A little bit of trickery, that's all you need to get a kill. Set over a free ball right in the middle of everybody.
And there's a powerful hit by number 28. That's Kaylee Elkin. And Mason, I had that one circled and starred before we started, so no surprise there that's where Marion Center goes for their first point of the contest. 1-1. Number 11, the libero, Maggie Shadle to serve for Marion Center. And there's a point. That was number 16. That was Milena Stewart. She's going to give the Wolves a 2-1 advantage early in the first set. Aaliyah Talmadge back to serve for the Wolves. Mason, she's a freshman. And that's going to serve into the net. So point Stingers, 2-2 early in set 1. Number 33, Abby Smolik to serve for West Shamokin. Or, excuse me, from Marion Center. She is the setter from Marion Center. And that is great placement there. That was Maddie McConnell. So nice placement, giving her first kill of the evening. 3-2 West Shamokin.
McConnell's always got some great looks, mixing up with a big, powerful attack and just using some soft stuff.
Great. You know, Mason, this is kind of a lower gym here. You got that curtain hanging down there. And that one stopped the ball from going over the net. You got to watch out for that low curtain. 3-3. Perfect set and kill for West Shamokin, or for Marion Center. Jeez. And that was number 14, Ella Wells. So she gets on the board for the Stingers. 4-3 Marion Center. Kaylee Elkins serves it. And that is put away for number 21. That is Miranda Leisure. So Marion Center up 5-3 early. And what I like, Mason, is different players getting different kills here for Marion Center. So they seem to be very deep. Nice effort there, but that is going to be a kill. That was number 16, Melena Stewart, her second of the evening. 5-4, Stingers lead. Number 31, this is Maddie Kieran, checked in for West Shamokin to serve. Perfect set, but that hit the antenna, Mason. In high school volleyball, you're not allowed to hit an antenna. So, point West Shamokin.
Never good to hit an antenna in general.
In anything you're doing, stay away from antennas, Mason.
Life lesson right there.
Oh, nice dig there by Talmadge. And it's going to result. Oh, nice save. Wow, what a point here. Best point of the evening. Oh, they're not going to allow that. So that's called a 2, Mason.
A double hit.
Yeah. When you're the setter, you have to make sure that your hands contact that ball only once, not twice. If just a little bit off, it will be point the other way. So 6-5 Wolves. Boy, nice placement there. That is a point to Marion Center. Going to tie it up at 6.
I don't think you could ask for a better matchup at this point.
Yeah.
Given Marion Center, they have that great amount of different weapons, and the center is giving off great low feeds, not allowing West Shamokin to get a good look on anything.
Yeah, they're keeping it balanced right now, and it's tough to stop. The lefty, that was number 26. That was Abby Fabry, but it's a little bit long, so that's going to be a point West Shamokin. Number 4 for West Shamokin, that is Josie Wolf. She's back to serve. She's a sophomore. Oh, nice job there. Perfect set, perfect kill for Marion Center. Really nice play. That's number 10, Mason, and that is Keeler Elkin. She's a freshman for Marion Center. But again, Smolik, perfect set. So that was a powerful swing there. That was a powerful swing there by Sarah Wilson, but Marion Center with the block, and they're going to get that point to make it 8-7.
You're winning on the blocks and a battle at the net. That's another great weapon to have on your arsenal. Marion Center's won so far.
Oh, that was going to be long. Played by Marion Center. Let's see if they get the point anyway. And they do. So that was number 33 for Marion Center. That was Abby Smolik again, the setter, but she elected to go over on 2 Mason, and it was a good move. So 9-7 Stingers in the first set.
It's a tricky play to have in your playbook there. A setter that also works well as an attacker.
Free ball. There's another case where it would have been a nice dig, Mason, but the low ceiling here, it hit the hoop that time and deflected away. So point to Marion Center. This is the first little mini run we've seen here in the first set. 10-7 Stingers. This is number 6, Molly Shadle, just getting some, 3 consecutive points, I believe. She's got a nice serve. There's the power. So that was number 17. That was Bailey Conrad. She puts it away to break that little mini run. Point Wolves, 10-8 Stingers.
The change of momentum that the West Shamokin fans in here needed, just a needed powerful attack. Change the tide a little bit. You can't let Marion Center continue just cheering.
Sarah Wilson for the Wolves at the serve, and it was a good one. Dug out by Marion Center. Oh. Powerful hit, but it's going to go out of play. So that was a block, very close. The referee was right there. He said it went out of play, so point to the Wolves, 10-9.
You're just looking down right in front of us. Marion Center couldn't believe it.
And that was number 23. So that was Molly Beer. Sophomore, big hitter for Marion Center. She's going to get that point, and she's going to go back to serve. 11-9 Stingers. So that was number 20 for the Wolves. Maddie McConnell, powerful swinger, but just a little long. So 12-9 Stingers. Nice play there. That was number 17 for the Wolves. That was Bailey Conrad. She's going to put it away and get Shamokin into double digits here. Marion Center leading 12-10 early in the first set. Ooh. Nice swing there by Kaylee Elkin. She's going to put that away. Wolves are in for a dogfight tonight, it looks like, Mason.
Yeah, if Elkin can swing like that, I'm not lost for words. It's so smooth, and you have no chance to defend that.
Great set, great hit and kill. So that was Maddie McConnell. Nice set there by Aaliyah Talmadge. Very impressed with the freshman for West Shamokin. She's doing a real nice job here. You know, setters are overlooked, but they're so important in volleyball, Mason. If you can get a good set, or you can get a good swing at a ball, look at that. And there she is again. We just talked about it. There's Abby Smolik again, going on 2. Nice play. I don't know how you stop that, Mason.
And that's a setter running a great offense, as you were just starting to hint at. The setter on the floor has to be like the quarterback or the leader one of the leaders on the floor, facilitating every attack.
Oh, nice hit. Maddie McConnell. I mean, right in the corner. Marion Center was saying it was long, but no, it was not long. It was right in the corner. I had a great angle of that, Mason.
There's no way to defend that either. You're 3 steps away from anybody.
And there's a miscommunication. That's going to be an ace. So McConnell making her presence felt here. It is now 14-13 in set 1. Very tight set. I think the largest margin has been a 3-point gap so far in the first set. McConnell on a little mini run here. Another nice serve. Woo! Good volleyball here. And that's going to go to the Wolves. So the Wolves going to keep that momentum. We are now tied at 14 in set number 1. McConnell, very powerful server. Let's see.
You can't ask for much more out of one of your seniors.
And that's going to break the run. So that was number 21. That was Miranda Leisure. So that's going to put Marion Center back up on top, 15-14. Free ball, Marion Center. Whoa, that little premature celebration there by the Stingers. But they get the point anyway. So that is going to be point, Marion Center. Nice battle there. You know, those long rallies, Mason, in a tight match, that could be the difference. Who comes up with those points? And that time it went the Stingers' way. And there's an ace. So that was Kaylee Elkin again. So Marion Center up 17-14 in set number 1. Timeout, West Shamokin. I think a good timeout. The largest gap has been 3, and that's where we're at right now, Mason.
Yeah, at this point, the ball control, going to control the ball. A good job by Marion Center. They've definitely been leading ball control. I talked about they're winning at the net. They're winning on their blocks. And then they're putting a good spin on the ball, it looks like. I'm not on the floor. I can't tell you how hard it is to hit that spin every single time. But you can see the serves are diving down. The spikes are getting the spikes directly to the floor. And they're getting nice low reads on their sets. It's not a ball set high up into the air where West Shamokin has a ton of time to figure out, okay, they're going to so-and-so, and she's attacking.
Kaylee Elkin continuing to serve here for Marion Center. And that's going to be long. And see, that's what I like about timeouts, Mason. That breaks the momentum. You know, have one of their best players serving, and then she ends up serving the ball long. So great timeout. It works to perfection. 17-15. Marion Center still leading in set number 1. There she is again, Mason. So that's number 23. That was Molly Beer that time. Gets the point for Marion Center. The block was there, but just a little bit late getting there. It's going to fall down on the West Shamokin side. 18-15, Marion Center up in set 1. You played a 25 in high school volleyball, Mason. Nice lefty serve there. Wow.
Right over the net.
I don't know, Mason. Did you like that call? You were right on that net there. I thought it was a little questionable.
There might have been some fingers just right out, just reaching over a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that was a little questionable call. But it goes West Shamokin's way, 18-16. Perfect set and kill. So that was number 10 that time for Marion Center. And guess what, Mason? I do not have a number 10 on the roster. Oh, yes, I do. Keeler Elkin, freshman. That's why I didn't see her. Sneaking in there on me. Number 6 back to serve. This is Molly Shadle. I'm going to assume she's the sister of Maggie Shadle. But she serves it out, Mason. So that is going to be point West Shamokin. Number 6 for West Shamokin, Sarah Wilson getting ready to serve. Be nice to see West Shamokin go on a little run here and get this lead. We're starting to get later and later here in set 1. And that's going to go into the net. So point Wolves. It is now 19-18. This could go either way here, Mason. I see really no advantage on either side.
Yeah, okay. I'll say the one thing West Shamokin has done really well is they capitalize on the mistakes made by Marion Center. There's not a lot of them, but they've used those mistakes and won the point when there's a mistake.
Perfect set and kill that time. Number 17, Bailey Conrad. That is going to make it 19-19. Great timeout here by Marion Center. Yeah, they had a 3-point lead. It was 19-16. West Shamokin rattles off 3 points in a row. I always say in volleyball, Mason, when they get 3 in a row, I think it's time to make a timeout because it's rally scoring. So great timeout there by head coach Greg Pack for the Stingers.
Yes, and you look right on your screen, he's isolated from the rest of the group. You're talking to, you're singling out Keeler Elkin, the freshman, just trying to ease some of those mistakes that have kept West Shamokin in this. If 1 or 2 of those mistakes are eliminated by Marion Center, then of course this could have been the end of set 1 already. But either way, a lot still to be played. Just in this game, there's still 6 points to be played in set 1, and it's literally either side of the coin right now.
Yep. Okay, 19 all. Perfect set. No, a little too close on that set, so it's going to give West Shamokin a chance. There's McConnell off the top of the net, dug out nicely. And there's the big hitter, but that time it is blocked by Bailey Conrad. And that senior, Bailey, has really stepped up here for West Shamokin. And the Wolves take a 20-19 lead. That's their first lead in a while, Mason.
Yeah, they scored the first point of the set, and that's about it in terms of leads.
This time she elects to tip, so that's what that block can do. Oh, nice point here both ways, and she's going to get the point. So that was number 23. That was Molly Beer. She was blocked. She went to the tip game, but then it came back to her. She got a swing. 20-20. What a set this is. District 6 quarterfinal. Who is going to take that first all-important first set? Oh, nice play there. And there's the freshman, Aaliyah Talmadge. She goes over on 2. The Stingers were not ready for it. 21-20 Wolves.
It's a great thing about a setter, too. You can run a play like that, and you see the setter's going to have good eyes on the floor for a big hole, and that's exactly what Talmadge did.
Oh, that set is no good. So it is now 22-20. Wolves up 2. Really, that's their biggest lead since early for the Wolves. And I know it's only 2. Another timeout. And that's what I like. You know, you get 3 timeouts a set. You can't take them with you, Mason. They don't carry over. You know, why not use them? If I were a volleyball coach, I'd be using my timeouts as well.
Yes, you make sure you use good use of them. At the same point, though, you have to think: would it be bad because you don't want to take a timeout on the verge of, say, right now, West Shamokin wouldn't want to call a timeout on a hot streak.
Right.
Or if they give up just 1 point, you wouldn't want to call a timeout then when they've scored 4 of the past 5
right.
points. Or that's just an example. But
you definitely, that brings the strategy into play. It breaks momentum. Using timeouts at the right time can be very important in high school volleyball. So let's see if it works for Marion Center. This is Maya McElwain serving for West Shamokin. And guess what, Mason? It worked. So, you know, by doing these broadcasts, these volleyball matches, I have found that about 90% of the time, the team that calls timeout gets that next point. I don't know why that happens, but it does. It just does. And early in this match, we have seen it work every time. So, crazy.
It's going to be about that next receiving the ball, the next offensive attack you do.
And there's a nice kill by Maddie McConnell. So that is going to be point number 23 for West Shamokin. West Shamokin getting very close here to taking this first set. Into the game for West Shamokin, Maggie Brewer, number 27. Talmadge to serve, and it's a good serve. Dug out, set, and put away nicely. So that was Kaylee Elkin with another point for Marion Center, 23-22. We could not ask for a better first set, Mason.
At this point, I'd say if you're West Shamokin, you just take a deep breath. You still have the point lead. Grab 2 points and steal this one.
Nice serve there, dug out nicely by McConnell. It's going to be a free ball for Marion Center. And it's going to be a point. That was number 14, Ella Wells. So it is 23-23, and look at that. Melinda Osterling using her timeout. So that is her second. Nice job by both of these coaches. Let's see if the timeout can get West Shamokin that all-important 24th point next out of the timeout, Mason.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start keeping track. Every time there's timeout, who gets the next point?
I'm telling you, it's been perfect so far in this contest. Let's see if it works here for West Shamokin.
And a quick timeout at that too. West Shamokin, you get a minute, and they spent maybe
15 seconds. Literally, it's just breaking momentum. That's what it is.
It's like, calm down. It looked like on that last point, though, what it was the block. West Shamokin went up for the block too early, just maybe a half second early. They were on their way back down by the time the attack come from Marion Center. At that point, what are you getting? You're getting on the top of the fingers. You're not stopping a volleyball with the fingertip.
Oh, and it doesn't work. So there's the first time in this match, and what a key time it was. So that was a nice serve there by Abby Smolik, and it is set point Marion Center, 24-23. Smolik, the junior, so can she put this one away? Let's see. Out. And set number 1 is going to go to Marion Center by a score of 25-23. Wow. So that all-important first set is going to go to Marion Center. Very tightly contested. I think the largest margin of a lead there, Mason, I'm going to say was 3. The entire set. I mean, that's how even that first set was. It could have gone either way. But Marion Center gets the first one, the 7 seed. Surprising West Shamokin here early.
Both teams held a 3-point lead at that, and West Shamokin had the later 3-point lead, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You have to complete the job and finish off the set. Coming back from down 3 in a tightly contested playoff game means nothing. You have to finish and get all 25.
Yeah, that first set you saw Marion Center really spreading it around. So Kaylee Elkin, the setter, Abby Smolik, Ella Wells with some kills. Even the freshman Keeler Elkin, Molly Beer. We really saw it spread out. West Shamokin, Bailey Conrad, the senior, had a real nice some momentum there. Maddie McConnell, obviously the big hitter. Aaliyah Talmadge, the freshman, some nice sets there. So we could be in for a long evening. If that first set is any indicative of how this is going to be played out tonight, Mason, this could be really tight.
Well, and the words of probably any coach in any sport at any level at this time of the season, it's survive and advance.
Yep.
So
survive and advance.
There's all the little sayings such as playing with house money. Everybody says the lower seeds are playing with house money. You could be the 1 seed, you still are. You could be expected to win all, you still are. Go out, have fun with it.
Yep. Jim Valvano, NC State, Mason, survive and advance. They were an 8 seed and won the NCAA tournament, the whole thing. So I mean it could definitely happen. So Marion Center is the 7 seed. That is, sometimes they refer to that as Cinderella here, Mason, against the 2 seed. All right, very important that West Shamokin can respond here in set number 2. The home Wolves, I look for them to raise their level of play, Mason, and even this one up. So let's see what happens. Coach Melinda Osterling talking with the officials. She was not too happy with how that set ended. Marion Center will be the team to get us underway here in set number 2. So number 23, Molly Beer is going to get us going, the sophomore from Marion Center.
Here we go. Substitutions are in the book.
Yep. Everybody's happy now, Mason. And there's McCorn. Oh, nice dig there. But it's going to be long. So nice swing by McConnell. A great dig, but it goes out of play. Point West Shamokin.
Yeah, I like what McConnell had in mind there. Just a little too much oomph on it. You want that ball to go over and just die right in the center of the floor, right by the Wolf logo.
Yep. There's definitely a hole in that defense if you can hit it. Oh, nice swing there. And that was Kaylee Elkin, Mason. So no surprise. The girl that I had starred and circled coming in seems to be the big player here from Marion Center.
But that's typically what stars and circles do.
This is number 11. This is Maggie Shadle. Oh, nice hit there. Little lefty action. Maggie Brewer there for West Shamokin. She surprised me on that one, Mason. She hit that hard. Point, Wolves.
It looked like she could have went anywhere. She could have went near side or she could have went far side, but the hole was on the far side. Why not take it?
Nice serve there by McConnell. Nice scramble, free ball. Here comes Marion Center. And that time it was blocked, but the block went out of play. So point Marion Center, 2-2 in set 2, Mason. Twos are wild right now.
Yeah, that's another way to win off the block. Even if the block is there, if you can find a way to hit that ball off the opponent's hands and get it out of play.
So that was
a kill.
Wow. Wow, in the net. That's definitely in the net. And the referees were all over that, Mason. Point West Shamokin. I thought West Shamokin was going to get that point about three hits before it actually happened, but they did get the point.
Yeah, I don't know how well you can see the top of the net. There's definitely some fingers right around sneaking over the net. Ooh.
And that's a nice serve there. That was Maya McElwain, the libero in Marion Center, unable to control that serve.
Just
point West Shamokin.
Just looks awkward.
Yeah. It's a tough serve. That was number 6, Sarah Wilson for West Shamokin. She was unable to get that over the net, so that is going to be point Marion Center. So 4-3 Wolves early in set 2 in this tightly contested contest. Good decision there to let that go long. That time Kaylee Elkin hits it long, point Wolves. So we've seen a few more mistakes here in set number 2 by Marion Center early.
That's something that's definitely kept us a lot tighter. So there's always a mistake here or there that Marion Center brings out. Both teams make mistakes, but it seems like West Shamokin never falters and capitalizes off a mistake.
Wow. Nice swing, but West Shamokin was able to keep that ball in the air and get the point. So nice turn of events there for the Wolves. 6-3, their largest lead of the contest, 3 points. Let's see if West Shamokin can build a lead here in set 2. No, they can't, because that serve's going to go into the net, Mason. So that is going to make it 6-4.
We're always talking just a little too early.
I'm good at foreshadowing, Mason. Well, maybe bad. Maybe it's a reverse jinx. I don't know.
The absolute opposite.
There's a nice lefty serve, and again long. So Marion Center really stopping themselves here in set 2. I believe that's the third service service error, which has given West Shamokin the 7-4 advantage.
Just looking down at Coach Pack and Marion Center, just talking it over with his servers.
Nice save there. Free ball for Shamokin. Oh, miscommunication. And that is going to give the point to Marion Center. So very fortunate there. Looked like West Shamokin had control of that point. West Shamokin leading 7-5 in set 2. Nice jump serve. Molly Shadle, the jump server for Marion Center. But that is a bat. What? Wow, did you see that, Mason? That was a horrible set. But they said West Shamokin touched the ball before it hit out of play. So that gives Marion Center the point. So that's 2 consecutive points that looked like was going to go West Shamokin's way, and it did not. Followed up by an ace. You know, I mentioned on the serve before, very powerful jump serve here. Make sure you get this on camera, Mason. This is a heck of a serve. Number 6, Molly Shadle, the sophomore. Look how she throws this up with 2 hands and hits with topspin. And that's going to go out. So all of a sudden, Marion Center has rattled off 4 in a row, Mason. It was 7-4 Wolves. It's now 8-7 Marion Center.
It doesn't even look like we're getting a timeout. And
it's going to be a free ball and out of play. Yeah, I think she should have called one maybe a point earlier. That's 5 in a row. Still not happening. 9-7 Marion Center.
And Coach Osterman just barking out at the floor.
Let's see. I don't know about that decision. And there's a nice tip, another point. That's 6 in a row. 10-7 Marion Center. Really, that's the first big run we have seen in the match tonight.
I'm trying to get this serve on camera a little better for you. It's so quick it goes off the camera.
Oh, that time was a little, she was a little off on that one. Let's see.
Changing it up.
And West Shamokin takes advantage of that. So that time her serve was a little off, and it was able to give a nice little bump set kill. So 10-8. Wolves stop the run. Let's see if the Wolves can go on a run of their own here, Mason. This is Faith Spencer into the game. She's going to hit it right into the net. So that is a point to Marion Center, 11-8. Stingers lead in set 2.
A breath of fresh air and just a shot in the foot.
Another service error. Error. Why do I keep saying area? Another service error. I'm telling you, I think that's their 5th service error in this second set, and they are leading 11-9. Tip. Point. Marion Center. 12-9 advantage.
The difference in the communication between both of these teams right now is astounding. Marion Center isn't missing a beat. They're talking through everything. And meanwhile, West Shamokin, you're seeing on the ball, it's the miscommunication. The ball's hit by somebody. Service error number 6.
Service error number 6. 12-10. This is unbelievable. West Shamokin needs to take advantage of this. McConnell to serve. And she is into the net. So now it's 13-10. I don't know, Mason. You know, I used to play volleyball in gym class, and I went underhand. Everybody's overhand, and, you know, as they should be. I'm just kidding. But when you're serving the ball into the net and out of play as much as these two teams are here in the second set, it's a little frustrating as a coach. And that is long. So it looked like a good set there, but it goes long. So 13-11. Stingers leading in set 2. Maya McElwain going to put it in play here for West Shamokin. And that's way long, way long. That was not even close. They're gonna take a while to track that ball down, Mason. That's way out here.
If you're familiar with the extra half a gym here, it looks like it's about 2 hop to back wall.
Oh, wow. Great defense there by the Stingers. Oh, that time they tried to tip it too far away. Point, West Shamokin. So West Shamokin is able to fight back to 13-all in set 2.
They didn't give up after that 6-point run, and they're just once again nitpicking at little mistakes made by Marion Center.
You know, what you need to do there if you're West Shamokin, you need to move your feet. You move your feet, get yourself in position, and that did not happen there. West Shamokin unable to get the dig, so 14-13 Stingers. Wow, nice serve there. But unable to capitalize off that good serve, so West Shamokin point. Both teams not clean at all in the second set. This could go either way, Mason.
Well, again, either side of the coin, one team goes home, one team works hard to practice tomorrow.
Nice swing there. Nice dig and scramble. Great play there by the Wolves to keep the ball in the air. And then a nice tip. So, just as I say, not clean. Some nice volleyball there. Point, Marion Center. Number 26, Abby Fabry. Going to put this ball in play here for Marion Center. She's a lefty. Oh, can West Shamokin take advantage of this? Yes, they can. So nice hit there. Sarah Wilson, the sophomore, outside hitter. She puts that away for West Shamokin, 15-15.
Yeah, you take that long attack into the back row, just off to the side of the Stinger. Get yourself a swing and a miss.
No, that's not going to work there. So point West Shamokin. West Shamokin now leading 16-15. Sarah Wilson racking up points here for West Shamokin. And then it goes into the net. So the number of service errors in this second set is just amazing. I think we're double digits if we count both
teams. It's definitely a double digits with the two teams combined.
Unbelievable. 16-16. Oh, and here's the... Wow. So that was Molly Shadle, and she has that really good serve, but she served it wide, Mason.
So she immediately just heads over to talk with Coach Pack. Take a deep breath, relax, reset.
17-16. West Shamokin to serve. That was textbook. Absolute textbook there by Marion Center. So they're going to get that point, 17-17. I believe the first set we had an 18-18 score. And now we're at 17-17. Oh, nice serve. Nice dig there. Off the top of the net. Crazy scramble. Wow. And Marion Center is going to win the point.
It was a nice try. McEwen putting her body on the line, just laying out. But there's nothing else you can do. You can either make the play of the year or...
Free ball, Marion Center. And there it is. Over on 2. A little hole there in the defense. And now it is 19-17. It's getting to danger time here for West Shamokin. They really need this second set to even this match up.
Gonna watch that middle of the floor.
I don't know about that decision. And they're gonna get away with it because Marion Center is gonna hit it out of play. So fortunate there for the Wolves to get that point. 19-18. Marion Center leading in set 2.
It's not a bad idea to try to take that and use the same play that Marion Center just used on you, but they're defending in the middle of the floor well.
So there's a nice block by West Shamokin. That's going to make it 19-19. Again, this could go either way, Mason. Very tightly contested volleyball match. I mean, I've done a bunch this year, and really, this is the tightest match I've seen. Marion Center respawns, so they're going to be the first team to 20. 20-19, Stingers.
So yeah, that's another case of it getting to the middle of the floor. The only Wolf out there really covering the middle of the floor that time was McElwain. And she has to dive in to hope it hits a finger.
Wow, nice dig there. It's going to be a free ball for West Shamokin. And good placement. So nice job by the Wolves. Let's make it 20-20 now.
The Brewer come up, going for the lefty. I think every Marion Center player on the floor thought she was coming across to the near side. Instead, just tapped it over to the libero.
Big swing, big block. So I'll tell you what, Maggie Brewer has given about 3 great points there for West Shamokin. They're going to take a 21-20 lead late in this second set. Good timeout for Marion Center. And this time the Marion Center coach is talking to everyone, Mason, not just one person.
Yes, at this point, I think if you're Marion Center, you give up this second set. That changes the momentum of the whole house.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you won the first one, but now you've played 2 long matches. The Marion Center just had a game the other day, so that takes a little bit of a toll on you. You're a little more tired. It's been a long season. The wear and tear could show. That's really when you separate good teams from great teams, is can you go the full 5 sets?
Let's see if the timeout works, Mason. It has worked every time but once tonight so far. We're in set 2. Let's see if this breaks the Wolves' run. McConnell to serve. Ooh, good scramble at the net. Good defense by the Wolves. Nice back set. And there it is, Mason. So the timeout does work. Point Marion Center, 21-21.
It seemed like it was Brewer and the Wolves hurting themselves there. Even though I'll give credit, that was West Shamokin's one of the better times defending the center of the floor, but Brewer just winding up, wanting to hit an absolute rocket.
And there's an ace. So key time there for Marion Center. That's Abby Smolik. So 22-21.
They have to stop a 3-point run here.
Yep. And point West Shamokin. So that was a huge point tonight, Mason. We may look back on that one. It was 22-21. We're now all tied at 22. Come on, Wolves.
There's a nice spin on the ball from McConnell.
Oh, look at that placement. Now that's just outsmarting your opponent there. She didn't even wind up to hit. She analyzed the floor, saw the place to put it, and she executed perfectly.
West Shamokin, they all went into the middle of the floor. That leaves a big hole.
Wow, and there's a shank. And it is going to be set point Marion Center. Wow. 24-22 timeout Wolves.
As you said, you have 3 timeouts. You might as well use them.
Let's hope, if you're a West Shamokin fan, Mason, that 90% works and you can get this side out and then try to get a few points off your serve.
I do like looking at the difference between, you see, I'm trying to show, very serious on the West Shamokin side, but I saw smiles in the Marion Center timeout, in the huddle. You see some chuckles, you see some, okay, yes, you're up, you're a point away from being up 2 sets to none.
Yeah, and very loose. Marion Center very loose over here, where West Shamokin seems a little tight to me.
Yeah, the celebrations have been different, even when they were down.
Here we go. Wow, nice block there by the Wolves. And there it is. So, set number 2 is also going to go to Marion Center by a score of 25-22. So 2 very tightly contested sets, both won by Marion Center, 25-23 and 25-22. Wow.
At this point, it's do or die from here on out.
West Shamokin is going to have to pull off what is called the reverse sweep, Mason, if they are going to continue their season.
Yes, it's very. Now I just talked about the difference between the 2 huddles. Now it's even more West Shamokin, tighter and tighter wound. And let's take a look over here. We're laughing and jumping around, of course. I think I panned over at the right time.
I will say this, Mason. The last volleyball match that I did on High Top, I saw a reverse sweep. And I would just love to see the number 2 seeded West Shamokin Wolves get it together, get that reverse sweep, build this momentum, get this crowd into the match. These were 2 tightly contested sets. I mean, they're not playing bad volleyball. It's just a point here, a point there, a service error here, a service error there. I mean, West Shamokin is not out of this by any means. But it is tough to do. Okay, we're getting ready for the start of set number 3. Marion Center taking the first set, 25-23. Taking the second set, 25-22. Referees are checking the rosters.
I'm going to put the liberos on the floor. So, got Maggie Shadle on the floor, the libero for Marion Center. And for LOLs. And McElwain on the floor to serve for West Shamokin.
Nice block there by Marion Center. West Shamokin able to keep the ball in the air. Nice tip. And that was number 28. That was Kaylee Elkin again. So Marion Center gets the first point in set number 3. Point, Marion Center, 2-0. Mason, they won. One thing that was good for Marion Center sometimes, they beat Richland 3-0. So that gave them some confidence coming in here, and now you've taken the first 2 sets here, so they're on a roll. They're not playing like a 7 seed, I'll tell you that. That time, battle at the net is won by West Shamokin. So that was number 16, Milena Stewart. She's going to get West Shamokin their first point in set number 3. 2-1.
You're coming in, why not? You have to have that fake it till you make it type of confidence. And I don't think Marion Center faked it.
That's not going to work. So that's going to be point West Shamokin. 2-2 now in set 3. The Wolves trying to pull off a reverse sweep to keep their season alive. The number 2 seed back against the wall. And there's another nice play. Marion Center is just catching them on that play. The setter going over on 2. Sometimes she's finding the middle. Sometimes she's angling it. She seems to be one step ahead of the Wolves.
Just mix up the looks. Where there's a hole the last time, you'll see, okay, maybe the Wolves will adjust well to that. So where else is there a hole? There's always a hole somewhere.
That's going to be point West Shamokin. That did not get over the net. That is called 4 hits, Mason. You are only allowed 3.
Take what you can get, 1 point at a time.
Nice try there for the defense for the Stingers, but no good. Wow, powerful swing there. It is somewhat blocked, but it's going to go out of play.
It was a nice read. I thought I saw Brewer over there for West Shamokin, but just too powerful. That's all that matters.
And there's a service error, so that is a point to West Shamokin.
Only the first service error. That seemed to be all we talked about in the last game, or the last set. Service error after service error. We were halfway through the set, and there was already double digits.
So that one is going to be deflected, but it's going to go out of play. So 6-5, Marion Center leading in set 3. Look at that tip. Good defense there by West Shamokin. Battle at the net. That time won by the Wolves. So 6-6. The amount of ties that we have had in these 3 sets of volleyball has been crazy.
You'd think with the amount of ties, you'd think in the third set maybe it would have been an even 1-1.
All right.
It doesn't matter if you're tied. What matters is getting to 25.
Yep. And that time, Marion Center trying to scramble, unable to keep the ball in the air. So point West Shamokin. West Shamokin on a little run here, now taking a 7-6 advantage in set 3.
Yeah, anytime the Wolves can overpower a defender, why not go for it? As that power can eliminate good ball control.
Point at the net, won by Marion Center. 7-7. And yes, Mason, another tie.
Now here's your favorite server, the big, powerful serve coming up.
I love how she does this. She throws it up with 2 hands, hits top spin. But she's been hitting it a little higher now. It's not as good as it was earlier in the match. Wow. Wow. Stick your arm out, Mason, and good things happen. Point, Marion Center, 8-7 Stingers. You just seem to get a lot of points off this girl's serve. I don't know if it's the rotation that they're at. Now there's the good serve there. That was
one that barely makes it over the net.
Oh, nice angle there. So that was Sarah Wilson for the Wolves. Great angle. And Mason, we were tied at 6. We were tied at 7. And guess what? We're tied at 8 in set number 3.
You think we're going to tie at 9?
Probably a good bet. Wow, battle at the net, and again, won by Marion Center. What Marion Center is doing, Mason, is when that ball is at the net like that, they're angling it, but keeping it in play, and there's just nobody there for
You see,
Shamokin.
the Wolves all clash. There's always 3 or so gray and black uniforms right at the net. That makes 2 or 3 different options to go with.
Free ball, Marion Center. And there's another one. Exactly what I was talking about. In the center of the floor, at the net, angled. And Mason, you'd have lost your bet because they are not tied at 9. It's 10-8 Stingers.
Yeah, it's that reverse foreshadowing that we talked about earlier. I'm sure there's a term for it.
Little tip. Wow. Just West Shamokin having all kind of problems with these tips. Give Marion Center credit. I mean, they're angling the ball. They're just getting the job done. 11-8. Marion Center's biggest lead of set 3. Wow. 12-8. You know what? Throw the seeds out the window, Mason, because you couldn't tell the difference between 2 and 7 here. It is now 12-8, Marion Center.
It just seems like the West Shamokin game plan isn't what it was drawn up to be so far.
McConnell, nice placement there, and it was much needed. Stops the bleeding, and is now 12-9. Let's go, Wolves. Get it together here. Let's get this third set.
If the West Shamokin can start overpowering like they've tried to do with the attacks, overpower. That's what they're going to do.
Wow, nice dig there by the libero. And there's McConnell again. Nice dig by Marion Center. And there's another tip, but this time it's out, Mason. So that time just a little bit off. It was there, but just a little bit off that time. So 12-10, Shamokin with the point.
Yeah, you can breathe a little easier if you're a West Shamokin fan, because from the angle we have, that literally looked like it was going to come down and hit the white on the Wolf.
Oh, nice effort there by West Shamokin. What defense? But it doesn't matter because that's big number 28, Kaylee Elkin, with another point from Marion Center. 13-10, Stingers.
And there's still a lot of game left, even though that Marion Center has been trying to pull away with this one. Is staying in the matchup.
You can just feel the energy over here on the Marion Center side, Mason. And it's all going Marion Center's way. It is now 14-10.
I might say a gamble that there might be more green and yellow in the gym. And it's pretty even between the green and yellow and the West Shamokin fans.
That's going to hit in. So much needed point there for West Shamokin. 14-11. Marion Center has had all the answers to this point of the contest. Let's see if West Shamokin can go on a run here and take set 3. Oh, that time So that time she tries to go over on 2. She was just a little too far away from the net, misjudged it, and that's going to be point West Shamokin.
It almost looked like she forgot to jump. You sent over that floater.
Nice serve. Good defense. Tip. Again, point West Shamokin. So that's 3 in a row. 14-13 now.
You see, here's where the story got messed up. West Shamokin stopped taking advantage of all of the little errors that Marion Center gives up.
There's McConnell. Good D there by the Stingers. McConnell again. Again, point. So this time it is now 14-14. So a 4-0 run for West Shamokin. And that's going to knot this third set up. Energy. Bring the energy, girls. Let's go. And again. So that's about 4 tips in a row where Marion Center has been off. We just commented on how well that was going for them. And now it's like 4 consecutive mess-ups. And that's going to hit in right in the corner. So, and that's just kind of the way it's going tonight. Point Marion Center, 15-15.
Good composure there. Okay, yes, the ball hit right on the line. Okay, it's in. Don't get beat up over it. Don't lose your season because of point number 15.
Right.
When you're down 2-0.
Wow, nice angle, but great defense. Yeah, I just want to say, Marion Center's defense, Mason, has been flawless. Like, they are in position every time West Shamokin has to hit a great angle, to put this away, whereas Marion Center seems to be getting the Wolves to scramble a lot more.
It's good movement, great communication. We've commented on it here and there throughout the night. Wow. Always putting the body on the line, too.
So West Shamokin fights back to 15-15, and now Marion Center gets 2 in a row. 17-15. Stingers leading in set 3.
Here's a troublesome part where the bleeding has to stop sooner or later.
There's the tip. Timeout, West Shamokin. Marion Center now 18-15. Looking to pull off a 3-0 sweep here in West Shamokin, Mason. I did not see this one coming. Can West Shamokin dig down with their heart and fight back into this?
And the way it's been all night, it's been very tight. So, and Marion Center still needs 7 points to walk out of here victors. The point is that 7 points, you just have to outscore them by 3 here at least by 3. So you can't look defeated already. You can't look defeated until the last point is scored and the nail is in the coffin. We've seen a lot of times West Shamokin be the first team back out on the floor after the timeout. This time they're down to the final seconds before walking out. And Coach Osterling is still about walking out on the floor, using every last little bit.
Okay, here we go. Abby Smolik to put it in play for Marion Center. And there's a miscommunication and point Marion Center. 19-15, probably their biggest lead of the set, Mason.
Yeah, they have to give it to maybe the biggest lead of the night by anybody.
Yeah.
4 points. It's been that competitive.
(20-15), danger time if you are West Shamokin.
I like the composure. They're staying composed to the Wolves. Nobody's hanging their head after a bad play.
Great angle, great defense, and that will be point West Shamokin. But again, Marion Center's defense is just perfect. West Shamokin has to have a great hit to get that point. They did it that time, but man,
you just have to keep competing, and when there's just a slight error, take advantage of it. That's what they did well at the start of the night, but it's been iffy ever since.
Wow. Good defense. There it is. Good defense leads to good offense, Mason. Point number 21. So 21-16, Marion Center. 4 points away from pulling off the sweep.
I just talked about composure, and at that point, nobody in a gray and black uniform dove onto the floor to try to save that ball. It was just sit there and play the hop.
Look at that.
The life is starting to come out.
Maddie McConnell back onto the floor. They really need some senior leadership here.
Yeah, McConnell just come back. In fact, he went into the locker room for a moment.
And there's a shank. 23-16. Marion Center can feel it here, Mason. 2 points away. Going to do it, 24-16. So Marion Center has rattled off at an how many in a row.
Well, what a night to be a Stinger fan.
Wow. And this is how. And that's how it's going to end. So Marion Center rattles off several in a row here to take this District 6 quarterfinal, set number 3 by a score of 25-16. The first 2 sets very tightly contested, but the third set was all Marion Center. So Marion Center will advance to play the winner of Forest Hills and Tyrone. So the 7th seed is moving on, Mason.
Just a rough night in general to be a West Shamokin fan. Definitely want to take a minute to thank our sponsors again for sticking with us tonight. B&E Powder Solutions, our scoreboard sponsor of tonight. A great member of the community there. Also Carson Boyer Funeral Home and Monument. And proud supporter of all kinds of West Shamokin athletics. Carson Boyer Funeral Home Incorporated prides itself on serving the Rural Valley community and surrounding areas with compassion, dignity, and respect. Carson Boyer also offers several types of monuments which will serve as a symbol of devotion to a loved one or family for years to come. The caring staff at Carson Boyer will assist you and your family with proper guidance toward the thoughtful selection of a monument which would not reflect sorrow but warmth and affection in remembrance of a loved one lost.
Well, that's going to do it for West Shamokin, Mason, this season. It was a great season for the Wolves, like I said, earning that number 2 seed in the district, but it just was not their night tonight. Marion Center was the better team tonight. So that's going to wrap things up here for High Top Sports Network. I'm Doug Flanders and Mason Flanagan. Join us Friday where football playoffs are going to be getting underway here, Mason.
Oh, yeah, plenty. It's the most exciting time of the year to be a football fan. A couple playoff games throughout the WPIAL, the big Armstrong game, of course, at Armstrong Stadium. Sponsorships for all of our playoff coverage still available. Be sure to reach out. Staff at hightopsports.com. Even basketball season, too, coming up.
Right around the corner, Mason.
Yeah, right around it's already November. November 1st, there's games.
Doesn't seem like it, but it's going to be here, Mason.
Yeah. Just yesterday, it seemed like it was September.
Yep. So I think it was 70 degrees the rest of the week. Crazy. But
no complaining about that.
No. So that's going to do it. It's going to wrap things up here. Doug Flanders, Mason Flanagan. We'll see you next time here on High Top Sports Network. Be safe.